So nowadays everybody has a podcast. So I believe Paul Pierce has a podcast with this lady here, which I don't know the name. So this video was posted it on 2 months ago, and Paul Pierce was talking about marriage. So let me just go ahead and play it so you guys can have an idea, right? This is it.
It's gonna be based off the sex. Once that wear down, you're gonna go find somebody else that's better. Yeah. It ain't gonna be based off of. This the thing, and listen carefully. Listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Relationships. Let me tell you what marriage is all about. Or let me tell you what marriage is, and who's marriage for. Marriage is for old people and poor people.
Okay, so let's get into that. Why?
Because when you broke, our parents, like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, okay, we're going to put our incomes together, have all these kids, and then when our kids, we're going to have 5, 10 kids. Back in the 60s, all them, they're going to have 5, 10 kids so they can work and bring income.
Yeah.
So you poor. So you married for that. And now when you get old, somebody got to be by your side to take care of you. Right now, my mom got married. My mom never been married in my lifetime. She got married when she was 70.
Wow.
It was perfect. She had somebody by her side the whole way through.
So do you...
I really believe that.
Wait. How old is this nigga to be thinking like this, man? Let me see. Because, bro, that's cap to me, though. Marriage is not for poor people or old people. What type of shit is this, man? Paul Pierce, age. He's 47. Niggas pushing 50 and talking like this, bro? What's wrong with our generation nowadays, man? Nah, man, let me say this before I continue, man. I don't think marriage is for poor people. And marriage is like when one or two or multiple people come together with an agreement. Sometimes having sex might be a type of marriage. You're exchanging energies, connections. It's a marriage, but I get it. That's not the point. I think the one he's talking about, that's like the city hall type of marriage. And sometimes the marriage doesn't have to be like city hall, like you are signing documents, all that. To me, marriage is like when both families come together, they acknowledge each other. Okay, this is my daughter, this is my son. Okay, we like each other, we know each other, that's cool. The city hall thing, that makes it a business because some people are married right now, maybe not in America so much, but center part of the world, people are married, but they don't get the government involved into the marriage, because once you get them involved, it's kind of a business. Even though we don't really see it like that, but you making it as a business. You telling them, hey, all right, I want you guys to be like the third party in this marriage. Like in case something happened to us, I want you guys to, to be there just to help us to, to make things work. Like, for example, you're getting divorced, so if you guys have like money, you guys have like how can I say, man? I forgot the term, right? You guys have like your bank account, things of the nature, like a house, a car. So the government just gonna help you guys to devise those things accordingly based on the law, right? But to me, marriage is not only for poor people or old people. It's not, though. And marriage is a beautiful thing. No matter what people been talking about marriage, no matter how marriage is viewed nowadays, especially our generation, I still believe that marriage is a great thing. Two people coming together, it's a good thing. If you don't want to get married, right, what is the point of you making kids, though? And here's another thing. Some people, they might not be married, but they still live together. That's a form of marriage. In the state of Massachusetts, this is where I am right now, right? If you guys been dating for 7 years, at least 7 years or more, and you guys live together, you guys are considered as couple, as you guys are married, even though you didn't go to the city hall, but they look at you guys as a married couple. But let me continue. So, yeah.
And like that's what, like outside of that, it's no advantage to a man. Why is marriage an advantage? What advantage? What does it do for a man when things go south? Like, we gonna have to give up half our this, pay child support, but what do it's only advantageous to a woman. Like, it's
For the most part, yes. But in some cases, men can benefit from the divorce. So he's talking about what is the benefit of marriage only if things go south. But think about it if things doesn't go south, right? You have somebody, a soulmates or helpmates with you. Let's say, God forbid, something happened to you, your health, something happened, you need somebody next to you. Yeah, you might say, I have my mom, I have my loved ones, my brothers, but those people, they have all the people to take care of, like, close to them as well. Maybe your mom has the house band, or maybe your parents are kind of too old to even be taking care of you like that. Or your brothers, your sister, they have their own families, they got kids, they ain't got time like that. But if you have a wife, if she's a good wife, she'll be there for you. So another thing about, like, dating, marriage, or relationship, it's an exchange of values, right? You just don't date anybody out of, like, nowhere or love. I always say that, like, a relationship, marriage is not about love. Love comes after. Before even love, you gotta like the person. You gotta see. You gotta find something that you can gain from that person. It's a business, kind of, not really, but kind of, right? Because you might think, okay, this person, I like his vibe or like her vibe, right? That's what you're trying to get to know her. Be in a relationship. There's always something that you want from a different person, from your partner or the person that you want to be in a relationship with, in order for you to do it. So you're always gonna find something. So there's always something for him to say that, what is the benefit? Yeah, I get it. Maybe after you guys are not together anymore, there's still a benefit if you guys have kids. And another benefit, you might not think about it, just the experience of you having a wife or living with somebody, right? That's the benefit already, regardless if that was south or whatever you can call it, things didn't work out. But that might help you with your next relationship, because now you know, okay, if I make those moves, this might happen. Or if I see somebody that I'm dating making those moves, oh, maybe they're hiding this or they're hiding that, or maybe this might happen next, right? So it's always, I think it just depends how you see things, what type of mindset you coming into your relationship or your marriage. But let me continue though.
real talk.
But what if you meet a woman and you're like, wow, she's a gem, she's valuable,
We
she's
could be
everything, and I
together.
want to lock her down in marriage?
I don't want to lock no woman down. We could be cool
So you're telling me right now today,
today.
you on January 4th, you do not want to be in a relationship ever again?
I don't think it's realistic long term until I turn 70.
I am done. I've never been more done with a motherfucker.
I'm 47.
Yeah, this shows lack of discipline, man. A man who's 47 talking like this, you don't want to be in a relationship, but you want to create broken families out here. I wonder if he has kids though. Let me see. I believe he has kids, right? But the Paul Pierce for the other, he has two. Okay, he has two children, and the daughter named Brianna Pierce and the son named Andrew Pierce. Was he married before? Paul Pierce ex-wife. Okay, he was married. Oh, they got 3 kids. Maybe the wife was already. Oh, she's hot. She's beautiful. Shit. Okay, he was married, so that's why maybe he's saying that. But regardless, I don't think that's the reason why you don't wanna get married. You don't wanna have to. You don't wanna get married anymore because of your previous relationship didn't work out. Because you never know. Maybe that wasn't your person. Or maybe you fucked up. You did some mistakes, right? You made some mistakes. Or maybe, the girl wasn't compatible to you. It doesn't mean you have to lose hope or faith in marriage. Just keep looking for the one who's good for you. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he seems like he was married before. But I don't believe what he's saying. Marriage is for old people or broke people. Bro, rich people get married too, though. Rich people get married. And if you think about it, it's a good business move. And sometimes, in order for you to obtain or obtain certain position in society, or like let's say if you want to be president in some countries you have to be married, right? Some companies, before they give you like a position, you have to have a wife. So besides like, him thinking about you lose this, there's no benefit. Yeah, there might be benefit when it comes to businesses. And if you do business, some people too, they know that you're married, they look at you a little different. They look at you, okay, you have a family, that means you can lead. Okay, we might be able to give you this position because you already proving that you can lead. You might be a bad leader. They don't even know. You probably don't even lead your family that good, but it's still like, it still gives you that, I cannot say, it still gives you like that image, like, okay, you might be a leader because you have a family under one roof, you have kids or you have a wife. So I don't see anything wrong with marriage unless you just marry the person that wasn't meant for you. Right? Let me continue.
Now, until I turn 70, that's the only realistic part I see, is because we both old. We ain't out in the streets. We at home watching TV. You gonna take me to the hospital, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. That's it.
So when you say we old, we ain't in the streets no more, meaning at 47 you still wanna be busting it down, like, going out there to chase women. But listen, 47, you stay young. For most men, that's super young still. I get it. But you need to have discipline and structure. Like, you cannot be chasing women left and right at 47. Yeah, you might have your wife or your serious girlfriend. Yeah, you might have one side chick. Or maybe once in a while you're going to smile, clap them cheeks like once in a while. But you need stability. At that age, you need stability. You need it. It's mandatory. It makes you look good. It puts you like, your head's gonna be in a good space if you have that stability. You have a family to go home to. It's just good. I get it. Everybody's different. Some people, they just don't see it like that. I understand that. But having that stability, it's much better. Let me see what else he has to say though.
Yeah. But right now, I'm too cracking right now, so what do I need to do?
Is it because you feel like you
what I need to do all that for?
Would you marry a woman or be in a relationship if it was open? Would you want to be in an open relationship?
No, I'm not looking to be out here having multiple partners because I don't do nothing anyway. I go do.
Then what do you mean it's too cracking right now for you to want to have a relationship?
Because I like my peace, first of all.
What if a woman brings you that?
Good question.
There's no such thing as that.
You don't think there's no such thing as a woman bringing
There's no
peace?
such thing as somebody living with you on a day-to-day basis is bringing peace. It's all.
Bro, that's normal. That's life, bro. That's life. You probably gonna be the one even like bringing the most like crazy shit in a relationship. She probably gonna be more peaceful than you. That's life. That's human being. Two people living together. You guys, there's always gonna be argument. There's always gonna be something. Always. It just depends how often you fight, how often you argue. Right? If it's like once in a while thing, that's normal. What do you expect though? What do you expect? It happens everywhere you have people, company, jobs, work, or whatever you can call it, schools. There's always some type of fight, some type of tension, always. So if you don't want it, he used to play for the Celtics, right? I believe they used to have argument with players or the team, the coach, whatever. There's always gonna be something, and if you don't want it, I don't know, man. You might have to go to the forest, live by yourself, because that's a normal human being lifestyle, right?
Always gonna be something, because you gonna have a bad day where I'll have a good day, and that's not gonna be peaceful for me. I'm gonna come home like, damn, baby, like I had a good. Something gonna happen to where you gonna hijack my emotions, so that's not peaceful. You feel?
Nah, man. Honestly, yeah, he needs a lot of growing up to do, man. He still has some growing up to do. But anyhow, let me like the video here. I'm gonna subscribe too. They got 7,028K subscribers, 41K views in 2 months. All right, man. I can go subscribe. Yeah, man. If you want to watch the whole thing, just go on the channel. You see it, the truth after dark. Other than that, man, that's what I had to say, man. It's a long podcast, 52 minutes, but that's the only part I wanted to focus on. But let me know what you guys think. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace and family. I'm out.